Good morning, bro. Congratulations on being you. This is a reminder to think for yourself and to give yourself time to think in an area where there's no sound, all the noise is gone. You're not thinking about anything else, about this work that you have to do, about this task that you have to get done. You're simply just sitting and thinking. And I know that might seem counterintuitive and it might not seem productive to you, but it's something that you genuinely have to do if you want to have a creative aspect to your life, to improve and be innovative, to actually move forward and progress in the things that you want to do. You have to sit down and think. You ever thought about, when you go and sit in the shower, you just get these random, really creative thoughts, and then you start working on something because you got a thought and you're like, fuck, I should try that. And then you start trying it. That's exactly what you need to do, but a lot more often, because then you can get a lot more ideas and you can actually start working on things that truly matter. So it's a little reminder for you to do that. And that's what I'm going to be really talking about in this video. And if you're new, my name is Vanch, and I just upload these videos as sort of a documentation and sort of like an information hub for anyone who wants to stay here. So if you're new, you want to click down and subscribe and the post notifications, that would be great. So, and you know that I'm not doing this out of money, I'm just doing this out to help people because I don't make money from here. This is not going to be my main money making place like a lot of other fucking self-improvement gurus. I make money in other places. So this is just an information hub. Why I say giving yourself the time to think and to be a bit more creative is because that's what's going to be unique about you. You have certain experiences and certain things that happen to you with emotional trauma, relationships, parents, or whatever situation happened, and you were formed and amalgamated in a certain way. And the fact that you're made that way, you're going to have your own unique thoughts, your own unique ideas, and ways to solve things. Your own analytical and creative mind will work that way. And you can use that to your advantage. But the thing is, we always keep doing things in the sense of productivity, and we don't give ourselves the time to think and then use our brain and use that power that we have to think of something new and creative and unique. You see, an example of this would be you going to go brush your teeth, shower, and you're just going to be playing a podcast, right? You won't be thinking, or you'll be sitting on the toilet and you'll be on your phone doing something. You won't be thinking. It's always about being productive and trying to get the most information, but doing that means that you actually progress less and you don't actually make as much innovation and uniqueness as you would like to. You see, all of us would like to be unique and authentic, right? But the way that you do that is from giving yourself time to think. So why don't we do that? Why don't we, for half an hour a day, sit down and do nothing? That's the thing that you have to do. Add that into your timetable, your to-do list, or whatever kind of list you have. Half an hour today, tomorrow, however many times a week. 3 times a week should be good anyways. Half an hour, stare at a wall, or do nothing. Those kind of things can genuinely let you have the biggest insights into your creativity, into wherever you want to progress. So try it, because I genuinely think it can help you. It can also help you when it comes to an emotional trauma sense, where there was a study done where the thing staring at a wall can actually help people who have built up pent up emotional trauma, and they decided to cover it in their brain and shovel it over, put it on the carpet, whatever analogy you want to use, in their brain. And when they stare at a wall, all of these thoughts will come back out. And it actually forces you to face them in real time so that you can move past that and you won't have that stress and that guilt on your shoulders. That's what matters. Having that emotional trauma get off your shoulders is amazing because it means that you can start pushing forward even more. You don't have any guilt or anything holding you back. That's what's so important about the emotional trauma. The study that was done showed that the people who did this, some of them actually came out crying because it felt like they had an ego death, where it means that they themselves before completely died and they created like a rebirth of themselves. And I know that science sounds so crazy, like that, what the fuck, that makes no sense. But it's the feeling that you get from getting rid of emotional trauma and baggage can be really fucking relieving. And if you do that in the sense where you want to be more creative, or in the sense that you want to just get rid of emotional trauma, either way can be very helpful to your well-being. So forget all the noise for a second. Sit down and give yourself time to think. That way, you might be able to unlock something about yourself, find out something about yourself, or even have some really creative insights. And that's what matters. That's what we need in today's world. Everything's become so boring and minimalistic. We need people who can be creative, be unique, bring beauty back into the world. That's what we need. So I'm counting on you to do that. Allow your creativity and uniqueness to come out because you have it. You're you. There's no one else like you. So do that, man. Hopefully this has been of value to you. And again, if you're new, click down and subscribe and post notifications. I don't do this for money. Again, I have nothing to sell. I don't care. It's just an information hub. So thank you for listening.